Now this is Empire of Ember. Basically, we're a little wizard running around doing stuff. You don't have to be a wizard. You have other weapon choices you can do. You can do ranged. Actually, where's a good place to look at that? The research tree for spells. So basically, you have melee, and where you have abilities for that. Then you have your spell casting here in the center, and then over on the right, you've got your range for like a bow. Those, yeah. So you can do split it up between the three of them, mix and match as you want, and basically you pick up the points by using Ember, which is in the lower left-hand corner. Everything seems to cost between 1 and 2. Basically 2 for the upgrades of the better stuff, maybe, and go from there. Let's see, now this last run, or the last thing we just did in this dungeon, it was supposed to be easy, right? My skeletons that I summoned weren't standing back and shooting, they were charging in. Now, that might be because of the order I was giving them. I was telling them to, charge and attack or whatever. Maybe that's messed up with them because they're archers. And they're not supposed to do that. I don't know. We'll see. And this is our army management stuff for recruiting new things. We are currently training that guy. We need more people. Let's see, we have 365 gold. Let's see what kind of buildings. See if we can build any buildings that make people be recruited faster. Because you need people to, you need so many, so much in your population, soldier age basically, right? And that determines who you can recruit. Or how many people you can recruit at a time. Currently it takes what? We're only doing 0.2 people a day, so it takes a little while to get people trained up. But there are quests and stuff you can do that give you rewards with people. Unfortunately, we've killed a lot of our own people because of superior management skills. Okay, Blacksmith. They produce metal stuff. The farm. They produce 0.2 people. So it's farms. We need more farms. Farms are 250 well, we already have one farm. Looks like we'll need more. Unless we want to do the blacksmith for upgrade. Let's see what upgrades do for us. It's only a game, right? So this is the building, city building portion of the game. See, that's where it is there. We don't want to put it on top of our little market, so we're going to move you that way. Actually, we'll put you over here. And it's down on the ground. Do a little rotation. Get it back a bit over here. Good enough. And we want to snap to a grid. Make sure you shouldn't be floating like the library. I wasn't paying attention when I was building the library. The library is floating about 1.5 meters off the ground. But everything else is fine. So that should be good now too. So anyway, Blacksmith. What's this going to do for us? I don't know, but it takes 2 days to get built. So we'll wait 2 days and see what we get. Best libraries float. I agree, Jeff. Okay, if I don't get the steel from my forge, then you're not getting any swords. The blacksmith crosses his arms, just the latest dispute to deal with. Still, your soldier continues to argue. Well, we're not getting any steel. One of the villages is refusing to ship it over. Something about bandits plaguing the roads and snatching their stock. If our people are suffering under bandits, then we must make efforts to help them. We need that steel. An army without weapons is no army at all. Likely story, I bet they've got the steel hidden beneath our floorboards. Eh, bandits. Soldier huffs, but forces a nod. The soldier looks toward the door. Shall I get the men in marching formation? Ready the troops, let's deal with these bandits. What do we know about these bandits? Just a few sightings here and there. Look more like the disgruntled peasant type than they do the cutthroat bandits. Shouldn't be too difficult. Looks towards the door, so yes. Let's go deal with them. Okay. But first, rest until tomorrow. So chat, training. Oh, that's right. 2 days for the blacksmith. Let's see what we do with that. Blacksmith ready in 17 hours. So apparently, resting isn't precise art. Okay, so blacksmith is done. So we should be able to recruit some better troops. There we go. Look at all of them. So there's our farmer, female archer, leather mercenary, male archer, female human ranger, male human ranger. So the two heroes. This is between a difference between a ranger and an archer. Practice with the bow, an all-around ranged unit with no special abilities, useful to bulk out an army. And any man, woman, or child be of help. They'll hold the bow, step forward or forth. The bandits are coming, but we aren't about to let them take our homeland. So it's between. So they're more expensive. Higher upkeep. Training is way longer too. Oh, twice the hit points of an archer. So we can upgrade these to a leather mercenary. So these guys are just junk units too. Slightly better hit points. 1 point. Wow.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thank you for watching. Happy Monday. So. Oh, we can upgrade these to an archer. That works. Oh, and these upgrades aren't requiring any training time. Just money, right? So yeah. So this person's ready to upgrade. Soldier for hire, an all-around melee unit with no special abilities. You should look out an army. Okay. So large shield and blunt. How can you change it? Interesting. You can crossbows even? Oh, nice. Okay. Crossbow for you. Crossbow for you. So these skeleton archers, 2 crossbows. Those guys, shield and blunt. Oh, large shields. Large shields and slashing. Screw the blunt. No. Oh, the blunting. I don't know. What's the point of having blunting over slashing? Say. Slashing weapons tend to do more damage against living enemies, but less damage against undead buildings. If and the blunt. So the unit providing better protection. Blunt weapons are good for most situations. Oh, okay. Well, I guess there's no reason to. Because they run into like combination of everything. So I guess there's no reason to go slash at them. Oh. Hellrake, thank you very much for the resub at tier 1. Much appreciated for 2 years. 2 years for Hellrake. So thank you very much for that. Let's give Shiro Rockets recognition. 2 years. It's been 2 years. Wow. Anyway, thank you very much. There's your Rockets recognition. Happy Monday. Dun, dun. Sorry, I'm just cleaning some stuff up. Window real quick. Go. No, thank you. Okay, so we're down to 59 gold. So the question is, are these guys going to be better? I hope they're better. They don't have more hit points, but they got better protection. They got shields and that kind of stuff. We got range weapons here. Let's see how this works. This is first look? Yes, this is first look. This is still in early access. If you like what you see, you can pick it up over on Steam. Currently, it's on sale for like 15% off. 15% off, which brings it down to about $20, $21 US. And it should be on sale for another day or two. But yeah, this is still early access. It just came. I just noticed it probably about a month ago. I asked for a code from the devs and they gave it to me, and I just have been unable to really put it into the schedule until today. But I'm enjoying it so far. It's I don't want to say it's, I don't know, is it different? I'm trying to think of games that are like this. Because it's first person. Combat is all in first person, although you can do it like a bird's eye view type deal where you can do more of an RTS type deal, but I really haven't done that. There's city building, because we've currently built but we start with a tower, we build a library, a blacksmith, a market, and a farm, and a lumber mill. Yeah, we've built all the basic 5 buildings so far. And supposedly if you do enough research, you get to upgrade those buildings, that kind of stuff. What else? Oh, this is the market. Which doesn't seem to... The items cycle in and out, but he doesn't seem to have any extra money to buy our stuff. Like, we can sell him all this stuff, but he doesn't really have any money, so it's basically going to be straight up, trade. Because he's not bringing in any money for whatever reason. So I'm not sure how that's supposed to work. But anyway, you can buy this stuff from him, which are basically just upgrade army items for the most part. This one is gentle snowfall, increases the level of the spell frost by 1. But anyway, so you got that.
On, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
Then we got research over here. You got basically 3 types of weapons. You've got melee, spells, spellcasting stuff, and then ranged through a bow. So all these abilities are, based on those particular things. numbers, those are, I think, relative to your ability scores. So you got that kind of stuff. Like we were able to summon skeletons and this kind of fun stuff, and which also allows us to recruit skeletons and zombies and whatever to fight for us, which is done over here, which we were just looking at, the army management. So we just did finish building a blacksmith, which allows us to upgrade our troops to better stuff like archers, rangers, mercenaries, regular farmers. And then there's different types of stuff. You got siege, which we don't have yet. Magical, which we don't have yet. So animated armor, goblins, wizards, that kind of stuff. Unlock with a quest. That's what it looks like there. And then we can do undead, which are available to us because of, I believe, the spell that we have. Although these are quests too. You get different stuff. So it's kind of cool. And you can only recruit so many people so fast because it's all based off of how many people you have coming into the town. So if you don't have enough people to support your army, which we don't, you don't get to recruit everybody. You get that. And this is the character himself. We got attributes, which do different things. Like willpower is basically for spellcasting, mana reasons. Leadership expands how many people you can command, and it helps whether they die or survive in combat. As you can see, 16.5% chance of units to survive instead of dying. That's when they get knocked unconscious and that kind of thing. But there's other things to help with that too. And then the other stats too. So, it's not too bad. It's a little different. And then we've got our little throne room, but doesn't have any tension. We have to go do a quest actually right now. We don't have to, but we should. And let's see how many of our troops will survive this fight, or whatever next fight we go into. And this is the world map. And we have stupid bandits rubbing our steel. It's a hard fight. I think that's our quest, isn't it? Yes, it is. This one's occupied too. This is for produce. So these little villages produce the resources you need in your town. So this one is producing stone. This one produces lumber that you turn it. Sorry, produces wood that you turn into lumber if you have a lumber mill. And this one is a steel. So I guess it's producing iron ore or some kind. So you can see the rewards. You get ore plus 5 people. This one down here is 5 people and 50 lumber. 20 units. They don't know how many units are here. We'll see if they let us know how many are up here. Doesn't say. Well, let's go find out. I'm failing hard at this playthrough, by the way. This is my first playthrough, and I'm failing hard. We're not doing well at all. I know I'm not doing well. And there's also, you can do like little dives into you get a quest to go into a dungeon to get research-related stuff and money, a little bit of that too. I've done 2 of those so far, not successful with either one of them. And they were supposed to be easy, in quotes. They weren't difficult. Well, the first one I just got rolled over because I didn't know what I was doing. But the second one, we got all the way to the boss, and my skeletons weren't helping me. I'm disguising it well? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, riding up to the village in search of the steel thieves. It doesn't take long to discover the source of all the strife. Bandits would be too generous a word as you spot a pair of armed peasants wreathed in cloth, attempting to bully the other villagers. Alright then, let's have the steel, the leader, a bloated mass of a man, waves a sword about as one would a broom. One of his fellows motions to you, and the leader turns, sweat pouring from his face. I don't know so much if it's a challenging game as in not knowing how to play it. I think this is one of those types of games where there's a formula you need to know or at least be familiar with, in order to be successful. Oh no, no, I'm not trying to make any excuses. I'm just pointing out that this is my first time through, and I really don't know what I'm doing. So, as ruler of these lands, I demand that I ordered you to surrender. Peasants turn to thievery. You've made a grave mistake. You came here expecting bandits. This is quite a pathetic sight. Certainly. Now, where am I sticking it? He didn't say anything, did he? Oh, let's have the steel. Oh, we're supposed to be threatening him. Halt is ruler. I order you to surrender. Not likely. The leader points his blade towards you, struggling to maintain his grip. We've suffered enough. We're taking the steel. Either step aside or fight us for it. But I warn you, you're gonna regret it. I'm not blaming anyone for this one, Jeff. Wish I could, but I can't. I promise not to hurt you too badly, but we're bringing you all in. I have no need for such scum in my empire. Die. Nah, we're bringing you all in. They're in front of us. What are you guys doing? There they are. So, archers, are you attacking? Looks like you are. Up a little bit. Yeah. So archers are shooting at stuff.
Everyone. Soldiers. Slay them.
Friendly fire. Run. Ow, stop it. Die. You guys can shoot at me now. Thank you. I need mana. Shit. Well, they said this was going to be a hard fight. They weren't kidding, were they? Give me mana. There we go. Where did all these guys come from? I thought there was only like... Well, this is ridiculous. We're all gonna die.
We got company, man.
That was tons of them. There were so many of them. We lost a whole army. Oh, sorry. 2 mercenaries survived. We got whole 6 gold out of that. That was a waste. How many were they? Just kept on coming. That was ridiculous. They just kept on coming. I think they cheated. So we are down to 58 gold and no troops. I think we're pretty screwed. Sorry, 2 troops. 1 crossbow. 1 large shield and blunt. And 1 guy in training. I think we're done. Honestly, I think we're done on this playthrough. I don't see us coming back. Because for some reason we're still losing money. Even though we have no troops. We're still losing money. I don't understand why that happens. Oh.
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
Yeah, I don't understand why we're losing money. There's no real way to see that, is there? So, currency agreement by all citizens of the realm. So, wizard increases by 10. Oh, sorry, wizard tower is 10. Library is 16. Minus 16. Farm is minus 4. Market is plus 8. Mercenaries are money. She's trying to, it's just not working. Okay, so we only have like 18 in her income. But the library eats up 16. Seems a little high. There's 20 for that, 22, 24, 26. Library is expensive. What's the library actually doing for me? The library is what allows this to happen. Wow. Do we need more markets? Or we don't have the money to buy anymore? And unfortunately, the market, he's not refreshing his money. Because none of this stuff really helps him too much. Yeah, I think we're done. I don't see a way to recover from this. I think it's because I lost way too many people early on. So, how about we do this? Start over. It's day 49. We're done. Sadly, that's just the way it is. We just don't have enough people. But now I know. Yeah, now I have a better idea what to do. What to build first. Like I think they had us build a library first, no matter what. And I think we should have built a market. Because that generates money. And then not have people die so much. And also I picked the wrong spells to start. I shouldn't have gone with the fire spell first. I should have went with lightning. And then the skeletons after that, probably. Tutorial. Do we care about this? No basic control. Nah, we don't need to go through the tutorial. We'll start there. Tutorial just has you run through this little dungeon that shows off how to use the different weapon types.
Magical crystals that rain down from the sky onto Domus, causing fear and panic. Of the dominant races, only the humans overcame their fear with curiosity, and in so doing, gave birth to the Lightbringers. These brave souls unlocked the magical potential of the Embers, and created a powerful bond unrivaled by any other race. The Lightbringers came to dominate the world, masters of all they surveyed. But they were not beloved. The other races of Domus looked on them with fear and anger. Just when they seemed unstoppable, the elves attacked. The assault caught the Lightbringers unprepared. The battle left their palace in ruins, their benevolence destroyed, and the elves banished to the wilderness. Now only the humans would enjoy the generosity of their overlords. In the village of Majas, a baby was found abandoned. The villagers adopted it as Maneth the Lightbringer looked on in approval. Soon he saw great potential in the child and declared that he'd found an apprentice. And so, after years of being a dutiful assistant, the apprentice was ready to take the next step. Enter the tomb of Kroth the Unyielding in search of the dead Lightbringer's Ember.
Richard Attenborough? I don't think that's Richard Attenborough. Just saying. I don't think that's him.
Well, my young pupil, the day has come at last. I am so proud of you. Soon you shall face the final test. The last thing that separates apprentice from Lightbringer. I shall never forget the day you were brought to me. A nervous boy, a nervous child.
Okay, so should go Spellcaster again or do something? Let's do Spellcaster. I don't see a reason not to. So, Willpower.
I imagined the Lightbringer in the tower was a tall, cruel fellow with glowing eyes, who would incinerate a child for knocking over a goblet of wine. But I decided my best defense was to keep a clear head and hide my fear.
A wise strategy, that, and applicable in many situations.
Oh, by the way, you can actually choose a female character too from the very start. I kind of didn't point that out, but at the first choice you can make, you can switch over to be female.
Your adoptive father simply called you Markoven. When I took you in, I told you to choose your own name.
Gimpy it is.
Yes, I always thought that name suited you better. I suppose I must get out of the habit of calling you boy, for you will be your own man soon. I've always wondered how much your father influenced you before you came to study with me.
Okay, Willpower.
He was a humble tinker. We were poor, but he taught me the value of perseverance. No matter how lean the times, he always got us through.
The man may have been humble, but his philosophy is sound. Nothing has ever been achieved without the will to persevere. When did you first suspect something of your true nature?
I'm going to take a level of leadership here just to get some extra troops in our army.
My friends and I would often play war. I was never chosen to be king, but I found by gazing directly into their eyes, I was able to sway their opinions of me.
The ability to influence others is a dangerous gift. As a weapon, you must make sure only to use it against your enemies. I'm still amazed to find a full-grown man before me.
Also, in some of the dialogue choices, they're based on skill, on your attributes too. So having a couple of points in, say leadership or willpower is a good idea. Maybe.
Do you remember how I used to lead the village children in a march, checking the walls and scanning the horizon as if for an invasion?
Oh my, that went on for a whole summer. I can still hear my captain of the guard gnashing his teeth at that silly marching song you used to sing. But enough about the past. I have one question for you. What do you suppose is a Lightbringer's mission?
And back to willpower.
To overcome. No matter the obstacles or setbacks, a Lightbringer must persevere. When all else is lost, there is always pure will.
I'm glad to hear you say so. Now save that willpower of yours for defeating Kroth and recovering the Ember. Well, we mustn't spend the whole night blathering, my boy. Now, a small gift. As you know, Lightbringers often use enchanted rings and amulets to increase their power. I would like to present you with your first magical ring. Choose which one you want to take with you.
Radiant's ring is very shiny. The ring is free, feels like light as air. The wise man's ring. Wisdom is something I need plenty of. Yes. So, to either increase loot, fall slowly. I don't know how that works. Or increase experience gain. Experience.
The wise man's ring. Wisdom is something I need plenty of.
Indeed, it will bring you opportunities, so watch out for them.
Everything's happening so fast. Are you sure I'm ready? The Tomb of Croth may be your first real mission.
Everything is happening so fast. Are you sure I'm ready? The Tomb of Croth will be my first real mission.
I have every confidence in you, but now you must learn confidence in yourself. I am an old man, in case it escaped your notice, and not even Lightbringers live forever. Every apprentice must at some point stand and succeed or fail on their own.
Suppose we're done
I
now.
suppose we're done now.
I guess I don't have to say that.
Yes, until tomorrow. Sleep well, and don't let the pixies fill your head with dreams. The final challenge comes with the dawn.
Good night, Master.
No, I thought we were supposed to be skipping the tutorial. I hope we do. Because the next part is the tutorial. Anyway, so we start. This is taking longer, I think, because we're skipping the tutorial. Because I don't remember this taking this long to load it, so we're okay. Let's get into people in this room, that aren't people. So, happy Monday. Loading screens are good. I've been doing so well. I haven't banned any bots in like 2 or 3 days. I have to ban a couple. Get the other ones later, though, probably. Stupid bots. Buy any cheap games for any sales? So the only game that I would consider cheap is that
Something interfered with my spell. Please hurry inside.
that was a one deck dungeon, or one deck dungeon. I think is it. It's based off. It's basically a tabletop game.
There's a stench in the air, Maneth. I've never
It's only
smelled anything
$1.
so awful.
I've just spotted an army of goblins approaching outside the city gates. Ah, vile things.
Don't, like I said, it's only $1, and it's not too bad.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Explode those barrels. No, she hasn't had a chance to play it yet. We've been busy doing other stuff. I mean, she said she's going to try it. Just a matter of getting her to try it. And having the time to do it. Am I supposed to be escaping?
This is madness.
That's what I thought.
Goblins aren't ever this organized. Some other force must be guiding them.
They're everywhere.
I need you to evacuate to safety. There's a portal near my tower. Go there to escape.
But
I don't want...
I can help.
No. A Lightbringer must know when to fight and when to flee. Take the portal now.
I don't want to. I want to fight. I want to fight. Oh, look at the stuff lying over the wall. When did they actually break through? Because normally I just run to the portal. Little goblins throwing their rocks. It's a pretty strong day. COVID. Oh God, no, Jeff. It's not even close. It's still a thing. Ow. Well. Fine. can only run for so long. These stupid people. I don't think I hit one.
From a hilltop a safe distance away, the apprentice watched as the city burned and the goblins slaughtered innocents. The apprentice looked at the Ember shard and wondered what good power was if it was not used for those who needed it. Unable to stay away any longer, the apprentice rushed back to the city, praying that it was not too late.
No goats yet. No goats yet.
Our hero could hear the wailing even before reaching the city gates. It was soon joined by the crackling of flames and the hopeless moans of the dying. As he climbed over the rubble of the front gates of the city, the horrifying reality was made clear. Majas had been destroyed. Maneth's once great tower was a ruin, and otherworldly lightning flitted across the sky like ghostly claws. Our hero rushed toward the tower, toward Maneth, even as he dreaded what he would find inside.
Will he be alive or dead?
Our hero found Maneth dying on the floor of his chamber, the blood escaping from his wounds faster than any bandage could stop. His powerful magic was useless at this moment, as he faded in and out of consciousness. There was nothing to do but cradle his body and wait for the end. With his final breath, Maneth whispered,
It's your time now. Avenge this.
Our hero knew that Maneth's Ember crystal held the seeds of rebirth within its shiny facets. There was blood to clean up and death to avenge. But right now, the people of Majas needed homes. And our hero suddenly understood the responsibility Maneth felt every waking hour.
Ah, there you are, Lightbringer. My condolences.
I can't believe he's dead. What could have happened?
I can't believe my master is dead.
No, I forget he reads
How
this
could this
stuff.
have happened?
I don't know who is responsible, but it seems Maneth had enemies more powerful than any suspected. I believe he sacrificed himself to ensure your escape.
But you don't seem shaken at all. What are we going to do?
What are we going to do, Abbas?
That will be for you to decide, Lightbringer.
What comes next?
Very well. What comes next?
We must rebuild. I don't know what Maneth planned for the Ember, but it is much more than a symbol. With it, you will realize your full power. First, use the Ember to restore the tower.
Then let's begin.
Dum, dum, dum. So, I think we have to build a tower. Got a little demon back there. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so this is just building stuff. This, hold down the right mouse button. Do this. Look on the tower icon to rebuild it. So this. And do complex. Can. So, what should we build next? Build structures. I think we're going to do market first. Library. I think we can get away with doing a library first because that allows us to do. Say, because it magic book produces research to unlock higher level units of buildings. Oh, we don't have to do the library first, so we'll do the market first. I thought the libraries wouldn't let us do our spell research, but it says buildings and units. We don't have to worry about that right now. So there's our new building. Oh, look, it's exactly where we want it to be, too. You can move it around. Down the ground, right? Grid. It's a little too close. Move it further out. There we go. That'll work. Okay, so market. So it takes 2 days to finish the market. Now we have to recruit an army of peasants.
Excuse me, my lord. I bring some good tidings, at least in these dark times. I have discussed matters with the surviving members of the council, and everyone has agreed to remain by your side and serve you however we can.
Thank you for staying. So karma means something, I don't know what. Spread a good word through the countryside. Oh, we didn't get this as a choice. So, I don't know what karma's good for. So, spread a good word.
That seems very possible, my lord. May I ask why?
We must rally the people to our aid wherever we can. We can't afford another attack. Recruited 4 peasants and 4 archers. That's
your
why.
calm response to this crisis speaks well to your good character. Maneth chose his apprentice well. Your message of positivity will attract many eager new soldiers.
Well, in inventorying Maneth's possessions, we came across this mask.
While inventorying Maneth's possessions, we came across this mask.
Abos held up a white mask with curious red markings.
Assassins wore that mask. Those markings live on in my nightmares.
We continue to scour Maneth's archives for information on it. We may never know why they did this until we find them.
That's the key to finding his killers. Keep looking and have a drawing made of it. Spread it through the countryside.
Indeed, the word will get out. That's a very shrewd move on your part, my lord. The mask wearers won't be mysterious for long.
Dum, dum, dum. See? I'm shrewd. I'm shrewd.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back.
The throne room and
Thank you for watching.
Bow to our hero.
Thank you for watching. Happy Monday. Sorry.
My lord, we've had some success in our hunt. We haven't yet located the masked assassins, but we did find the goblins who did their bidding.
Where are they?
The little bastards infest the hills west of Brineberry. The foul creatures live in their own filth. It's horrendous. Our scouts nearly gave their positions away by vomiting into the bushes.
I'm glad they survived the expedition.
More or less.
Okay, gather people. Let's go goblin hunting. Goblin, goblin, goblin.
Horrid things. Wipe them out, my lord.
You did it
The sword
wrong.
on the stand is our
This is how you do
traditional
it.
call to arms. I can't protect everyone
Warg.
by myself.
Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say, Jag.
Okay, so the way this works is, so this is your mustered army, right? Or the army that's been mustered. So you can throw people in these spots into different groups. Basically, is what this is. So these are our farmers. We usually put them in the front line. You can either put them individually or stack them up like that if you want. I like to just do that with them. And this is female archer. Male archer, I guess it doesn't matter. So we have 4 archers for regular peasants. So there, just a little balance. Don't really need to do that. Okay, so that's the armor ready to go, as it is. But these guys, these are your recruits. So farmers, these are all the ones we can currently recruit until we get more buildings and spells and stuff available to us. So you get different type of items. You got the catapult, magical units, which are like goblins and wizards and minotaurs and that kind of stuff. Then you got undead. These guys, I think, open up once you get the specific spell to bring them alive. The upside to these undead is they don't cost any money to maintain or recruit, right? Or upkeep them, at least. Downside is they require more people to create. So it takes 3 people to create a zombie. Skeleton archer requires 4. Okay, some of them do require money to recruit, but there's no upkeep on them, which is important, but you can only get this through request, for ghosts, that kind of stuff. But for now, we'll just look at these. So, you want some more farmers? How many should we get? We got room for 12. Well, actually, I don't know. How many can I do? We'll just do 10. We'll recruit 10, throw them in there.
I should rest upstairs while my men undergo training.
Yep. So, it gives you a hint there. Camera should just use spells here. We don't have any points. That's okay. So this is what we'll be doing our ability stuff here. But we'll about that later.
Time to move.
So we got to rest the day because it takes time to group people. And you have 3 options. You can enchant stuff, do alchemy, and research. Enchanting is free. Alchemy costs money to do. Research costs money to do as well. Research is not a big deal at the moment. Research is basically you roll dice, and the value of the dice determines what your research is good for, or is going to be good for. And in this case, we'll just say research books, right? So it tells you, okay, you rolled 17 or whatever, so you get 13 research books. But you don't actually get the books automatically. All it does is it tells you where a dungeon is to get those books. So you have to clear out the dungeon, you get the books after that. Not as easy as it sounds. And anyway, so there's that. But enchanting is free, and you get 3 choices. Contingency makes it so that your people get knocked unconscious instead of dying, or better chance of that happening. Increase the damage of your troops, or increase the experience that they get along with you as well, right? To learn your battle and share this lesson with your men. So experience is boosted 50%. So your people are more experienced, get more experience that way. And this time, let's do contingency, so don't die as much. Okay, so rested for a day. Our little farmers should be ready to go. There they are. So they're all down here, ready to go. So we throw them in here. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
No, it wasn't. So I can only bring in 12 troops currently based on my leadership. So we'll stick there. And this time we're actually good income going on because we didn't build a library first this time. So we're actually making money. And we have extra people. So we could recruit more people if we really wanted to. And just have them ready to go next time. Because some of these people are going to die. It's just going to happen. That's the way it works. But we'll see. Okay, so we have a quest to do. Go kill some goblins. Okay, equipping weapons. So, weapons, we can do a bow, wand, or mace. We're going to stick with the wand. And then this is the extra, this is the magic ring we got, which increases our experience. We get earned from kills. Bonus increases to 20% when also wearing the Virgin Seal. I don't know what Virgin Seal is. And then the 2 spells we currently have access to are Telekinesis and Mage Light. So we shall travel. Hunt for the Killer, Chapter 1. So, track down the Goblin Camp, normal difficulty. You get some money for a reward. And some experience as well. Is this a different map? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's a different map. I think it's the same map. And then on the map itself, there's little villages out there that provide resources for your town. You just have to basically save them in order to get access to those resources. Usually it's quest-based at this time of the game. And there's also, as you play more and more, as the game goes on, you'll start seeing wandering groups of different things. You'll see goblins, the enchanted armor type things, like bandits. You'll just see them wandering around too. So you can go kill them or do what you need to do with them. Sell gems and unwanted items at villages or by building a market. Oh, you can go to village.
At the edge of the hills, our hero gathered with his army. Their lead scout was a sun-baked woman called Heradan. She hitched her thumb at the rolling green hills behind her.
I did a preliminary scout, and be warned, those hills are riddled with goblins. Nasty little buggers are everywhere.
Jeff has corrupted my mind. Jeff did not hear buggers earlier today. I just need to find some link to the white mask. Once I get that, the rest of them can rot. Jeff, if you're here, you've ruined it for me.
Just don't let your guard down. The goblins are relentless. Are you sure you don't need me?
And you just scouting eye, not your sword hand. It's okay, Jeff. It's just I heard the other word this time.
Aye. Then save one of the buggers' pelts for me. I need a new saddle cover.
Okay, so this is just controlling groups with the hotkeys. So archers are actually staying there. Actually shooting at them? They are.
Fighters, kill them.
Hey, don't walk in front of me. Oh yeah, telekinesis, throw bodies. So now you can also go into, I think this village is one of those villages you can walk into and start to keep killing buildings and stuff for extra resources. Although these guys are idiots and they have a tendency to die inside the buildings. There's stuff to pick up here, sadly. Oh. So he picked up some timber, gold, and timber. Hey, get out of there, moron. The building's gonna fall on them. I don't know if they died, but they seem trapped. Of course, the archers are still shooting at the buildings too. How does pitchfork break down stone walls? Well, if you hit hard enough, boy, it works. Aw, they robbed us. They're robbing us of the free stuff. Poor pig. So is that a shame pig? I think it is. Oh, chickens. See, free stuff on the ground. Dun, 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 dun. Rebuilding the world one gold at a time. Poor cows. It's minding their own business. Good enough. I think that's good enough for now. Good enough. Okay, so level up. And we'll take another leadership, more willpower. Yeah, leadership makes us it so we can bring in more people to combat, and willpower makes our magic a little bit better, or it gives us more mana, basically. That's it. Okay, we didn't lose anybody. Picked up some bunch of gold, some timber, jasper, and quartz.
Our hero led the army in searching the goblins' encampment, such as it was. The goblins were no more than a step above animals, so it was surprising to find a note in their possessions, written neither in the king's script nor the chicken scratches of the goblin language. Our hero tucked the note away. It would require further study back at the tower.
So now we get to go back to the tower. So can we actually do something out here? I don't think so. Oh, there's a town right there. It's occupied. Its difficulty is normal. We'll go get some troops first. Dun, 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 dun.
With the Ember I've collected, I should further decipher the research notes at my desk to draw forth new abilities.
Over here. Okay, so we have one Ember to spend at lower left-hand corner. These are our abilities that we can unlock with it. We are going to go with lightning this time.
I should use the coins in my chest to trade with the merchants who have just arrived in town.
So, which money do we have? We have 600. So we can sell this stuff if we don't want it. We're not going to use the bow. We're not going to use the mace. Sell the gems.
I should review the architectural plans on the table. New construction will strengthen our defenses while providing better training for our troops.
So we're up to 1,000 gold. But we're going to build another building first. So going merchant before library seems to be working better for money-wise. That's, yeah. Because it allows us to start selling stuff right away. Okay, so next we want to build what? If we go blacksmith, we can start recruiting better troops. So we'll do that. Okay, Mr. Blacksmith. Get you over there. Put you on the ground. Good enough? Good enough. Someone's locked up. Set. Good. Okay, so, Blacksmith. And once this is built, we'll be able to turn our farmers into better troops. Okay, so there's that all set. That means attention, so that means... So we have 40 people to recruit if we need to. So let's do another 10. Guess we can. And as far as army size goes, we should be able to put like 2 more. Okay. So front line is all farmers. Back line is archers. There we go. What do you need to do to make the farmers into better farmers? We had to build the blacksmith first, which we'll do, which we're doing right now. So I'll do this real quick. We just need to wait 2 days. So do the enchant, training.
Everyone is waiting for me to hold court.
Are they? Now what do they want? Your guards have been a particularly distraught peasant. Your lordship, across the land, monsters and raiders have captured our towns and villages. Those of us who were not slain are hiding in the hills. I have many priorities. Why do you not ask others for aid? These are no normal bandits. They fear no one but Lightbringers. If doing the right thing is not sufficient reason, I noticed on my way in you seem to be short of supplies, or stone timber. Were we to be liberated, we have those supplies. We have the supplies to trade in plenty, and village folk to join your city besides. Very well, see you at the nearest village and liberate it. Blah blah. Sir, if I might be so bold, peasants with pitchforks might not be up to a mission like this. I recommend bringing some men up to patrol the nearby region first. After a few battles, you can turn these peasants into real fighting men. So there's that. So we need to rest another day, get the blacksmith built, do the enchant, do the contingency in case somebody gets hurt. Okay, so blacksmith. Oh, it's got 5 hours to go. And we'll rest another day. Blacksmith is done. Okay, so the blacksmith has been built. Go back in army management, and look, we have a bunch of types we can recruit now. So we get still standard farmer. Then we got female archer, leather mercenary.
Hey Gimpy,
male
have
archer,
you hydrated lately?
human ranger,
If not,
female,
you really should.
male human ranger. I'm okay. So that's how you do that. And to get these guys, you need to do quests and that kind of stuff. Different types there. So we get more archers, or... And the thing is that the farmers, as they get experienced, you can automatically convert them over to these units now. They just need a little bit of experience. So you don't have to recruit these guys, but you can. We want the leather mercenaries. They're better at tanking than our little friends. Oh, it's using up our resources too. That's okay. That. And then archers don't really use any real resources. They're just basically slightly better farmers, but with bows. So, bring in, we'll do 2 of each for now. Yeah, 3 of each. Okay, so lots of people. And in the meantime, Oh, that's right. You can only do 14. That's because that's a leadership issue.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
I will fight in a second. Okay, so we're going to go do this quest, and oh look, we got a new spell. So it's going to go there. Put that down there. Travel. Okay, so we're going to go liberate this village, which should be down here. This is the one they were talking about? It's not the one they were talking about. Maybe it is. Gotta be. Fight at night. We'll get to show off our nice little light spell. This is kind of a cool little effect. Oh. You can leave behind strong units in your garrison and undergo training where they gain experience automatically while upkeep costs are reduced. Oh, I didn't see that before. So basically, you can use the people that are sitting in the training boxes back in our city are getting experience because they're training and they're not costing any real money because of reducing upkeep costs. Against the light. Again, this does have a. This is like the what is it? Say RTS type stuff, so you can look around a little bit. You tell these guys where to go. That.
Advance.
Just like that. And the little light spell. Not that we really need it. But. So the light spell will actually hang in the air and provide light underneath it. It's kind of cool. You can see this kind of lit up on the ground.
Everyone, follow me.
There they are.
Oh yeah.
They can come to us if we hit them. If I hit them. Might be out of range. Oh, where'd you come from? I didn't even know that guy was here. Two in front of us. Okay, three in front of us.
Soldiers.
Uh-oh. There we go. Ah, laggy. Why are you laggy? So there's the boss with no health bar. That's nice. Win? We have not won yet. Dun, dun, dun. Did they follow? What are they doing? Oh, there's somebody behind us. Dun. Okay. Group 2. Well, select archers.
Stand guard there.
Do that. Yeah, getting laggy for some reason. What do you need to? Oh, that. I didn't. Oh, we blew up a barrel.
Come here.
Did we lose an archer? Looks like we lost a couple archers. No, we didn't. They're right there.
I'm just getting started.
Everyone, slay them.
Light is our friend, sort of. So where are they? Oh, there we go. Okay, might have been a little bit of friendly fire. He'll be fine. I appear to be floating. There we go. And we leveled up. So again, more leadership, more willpower. Friendly fire is the best fire. Yes, it is. So we lost 3 farmers, but no archers, so that's okay. A little bit of money, a couple of gems, resources, people. That's the important one. Still goblin bake, so I'm not really killing anything. There's a necromancer in there. Okay, so that's been rescued. Well, it's daytime. Okay, so peasant horde. Peasant camp. 5 units. That's not much of a horde. If you consider about your city coming under siege, try recruiting extra units to leave behind the garrison under training. Under in training. Doesn't make sense. Strength in numbers. Maybe. Maybe strength in numbers. More light. So, slightly different biome. This is more. I don't know. What is this? I don't know. Is following me? Yes. I don't want to escape to leave. Did we win already? That was quick. I didn't get the chance to kill him. I hit the wrong key. Anyway, we're done. Right? Yep. Okay, so 40 gold. And nobody died. We got some people skilling up. Oh, we had 7 farmers. Shouldn't be 8. We must have lost somebody. Oh, look. Another peasant horde. 6 people. Peasant camp at 10. Go back and get some more people. Come back and stomp on them. Dun, dun, dun. So this is the general idea here is just to level up our troops.
The army grows stronger.
Okay, so basically what we're just saying is our troops are that have the green, the plus marks mean they can be upgraded. So we did lose 2 people. Oh. So still training these, conscripting these guys because they're more skilled, right? They're not regular farmers. These are archers and mercenaries. But there we go. So we can just upgrade these guys to leather mercenaries, just like that. Need more resources. We need more steel. But anyway, so we have these guys now. Again, do we put these back in training? Then bring these guys out that need a little bit more experience, maybe? Just like that. Is that maximum for us? Okay, so 16 now. So there's a little army of peasants and archers. A couple of mercenaries. Oh, I forgot to look at the mercenaries. As far as what gear they should be using. Large shield and blunts, which seems to be the best gear, overall gear. They move a little bit slower, but that's okay. Okay, so we got that. So I have more Ember to play around with. Necromancy, of course. Do that. And then what this should do, should open up, maybe? Undead recruitment? No, not yet. Requires any of the following buildings. Oh, farms. We need farms to recruit the undead. So, can do is build a farm because we have extra money. Or we can sell stuff over here too. Still has 500 gold. So we can sell little gems. Look here, we'll build a farm. When that's done building or getting built, we'll be able to recruit some zombies and skeletons if we want. And the skeletons, I don't think the skeletons are just skeletons. I don't think they're archers. They might be, but I don't think they are. And zombies are just throwaway units. Anyway, happy Monday, everyone. Thank you very much for coming out and watching. Again, this is Empire of Ember. Still in early access. You can find it on Steam. It's currently 15% off, which is roughly $21 US, I believe. It's not too bad. Little graphic glitches here and there, but not too bad. Okay, so we're going to build a farm. And again, this will let us... it's going to actually increase yeah, it's actually going to have us recruit people too. Each farm is like 0.2 people per day. So it takes 5 days to get one more person to the village or town, whatever. So do that. Use the wrong stuff. There we go. So, Mr. Farm, we're going to put you over there. Drop you down. And let's rotate you just a little bit this way. Okay, so he's lined up. All set. Okay, so again, farms, they cost us 4 gold a day, but they produce people at 0.2 per day. So again, 5 days to get one additional person to join us, and so you can build more farms, you know, to have more people. Anyway, so that's done, or at least it will be done. It takes a day to build it, so no problem there. We need metal. We need metal for our upgraded units to get them going. But not a big deal right now. So somebody wants to see us in the court. Sand crawlers. Your chamberlain hands you a note written in a half-literate scrawl. A local farmer has invited you to see a talking fish. Since little is going on in the city, you walk out to his farm and investigate. The creature bubbles up to the surface of the pond and gasps something that sounds vaguely like, "Your Majesty, what do you say?" Cut him open, let's see what makes him tick. I'll grant you it's a novelty, but not a particularly clever one. Good luck to you and your new friend. We did the first one before, so we're going to do the third one this time. Synchros. The farmer puts on a good front, but you can see he's disappointed to return to his humdrum life.
We have made some progress with the note, my lord. It appears to be written in a code. We have discovered some of the letters, but not all of them. Observe.
Hey Gimpy, have you hydrated lately?
Yes.
If not, you really should.
I know. Okay, send scouts to the barren camp to the forest, send scouts to the low road into the hills, created dunes in the desert, snow peaks, hills.
We have solved it, my lord.
I'm a genius.
Take the low road into the hills to find Bandit Camp.
You see, well, of course it's clear. Our course is clear then. The bandits are about to get some unwanted visitors.
I don't have to remind you, but please, be careful.
Doing my best. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to rest for a day or two, see if we can get some better troops ready to join us. So chat, training. So that's our army, right? That's currently showing that. I think that's what that is, yeah. Okay, so one more day for some more mercenaries and archers. So let's do that. There we go. Okay, so we want... these are farmers. Throw them into training.
No, you can't.
Mrs. Gimpy is chasing Rocket. He needs to go out on his evening walk.
Take him out so I can.
And he escaped. Isn't he adorable? Okay, so mercenary. Farmer, you go down there. So these are archers. So, more archers. That way. More mercenaries. Only have 5 of them. And more archers. Oops, gonna do 17. I'll let him sit down. So we'll just have these guys. This is fine, right? This is what? 16 total? You can actually bring one. So
Come on,
17. Okay,
you
we'll just sit.
pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Don't get the little rascal replaced with a more obedient dog. He'd be. It's a game. He hasn't been doing this lately, actually. Hi, Rocket. What you doing? He's just sitting. Normally he'd be underneath the desk hiding, but for some reason he's just sitting right behind me, like he's just taunting her to come get him. Because as soon as she does, he'll go underneath the desk. And now he's looking down the hallway. It's funny. It's a game. It's a wonderful game. I think it's hilarious. He thinks it's hilarious. Mrs. Gimpy does not think it's hilarious. Now he's sitting within range so he can have his back scratched because he's special. Oh, weenie. Okay, so let's go and do a quest. Oh, look, new spell. When she calls him, he goes to her right. Oh, no, God, no, he does. No, he doesn't. You gotta remember, the dogs don't hear very well anymore. And Mickey just walked in to say hi. It's so funny. She hates me. She really does. Okay, hunt the killer for the killer, chapter 2. So, normal stuff. Go up here. Even when she uses her stern voice and looks cross at him, oh, that just makes him laugh. Makes me laugh too, because it's funny. Because we all know it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Of course, she's going to start giving me shit here in a little bit, because I'm not helping. Oh, it's like this isn't new. This has been going on for, 14 years. Almost 14 years. Well, maybe not. Maybe 10 years. Not. They haven't been doing it the whole... He hasn't been doing it his whole life. He just picked it up when he got... he actually... Yeah, he started about 10 years ago. Even when he does not listen to... Oh, they make no connection like that. They make no connection. Are you kidding? She's going to take him out for a walk and they're going to come back and they're still going to get their treats before they get their dinner.
The bandit camp looked small from the outside, but Heridan looked upset as our hero rode up.
What's wrong?
They've got slaves in there.
How many slaves?
One is too many, my lord. And they have more than one, locked up in cages.
Heridan spat in the dirt at her feet and then rubbed it out with her boot.
You see, I was born a slave. When I come across them, I take it a mite personal.
I understand. We'll work to free them. I'll see to it myself, maybe.
Thank you, my lord. I appreciate it.
Everyone!
I'm gonna ruin your day. Are you gonna cry now? I got more where that came from.
Go, archers. These guys have shields.
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
Oh, that tower got taken out. Awesome.
You can't take much more. I got more where that came from.
Swordsman!
Come on, I'm dead.
Bowman!
Oh, what happened? There we go.
Stay there. Bowman!
So yes, I just created all those undead. Wow, he decimated this fort. That's it. We win. The clicking noises, though. Is that the arrow? Got some extra stuff maybe laying around. Dun, 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 dun. Mrs. Gimpy caught Rocket. Didn't run for some reason. Oh, frozen. I'm frozen. Mickey's upset because they're taking too long. Rocket's getting slow. He eventually goes, I don't care. He eventually just goes, you can catch me. I want to go for a walk. Yeah, he needs to go. He knows what it's all about. He just eventually, you know, okay, game, I won. She gave up, so. What are these guys doing? Good enough. Good enough. Almost level 4. And I picked up some ember or timber and gold.
The bandits had a makeshift pen of human prisoners being held until they could be sold as slaves, or for meat, whichever fetched the highest price. The lock on their pen was easily busted, and the bedraggled humans scattered as quickly as they could. However, one lingered, his mud-clotted beard failing to hide the pensive look upon his face. With a slight limp from his injuries, he approached our hero.
We rescued the slaves.
You seek the masked ones, aye?
The prisoner whispered with a voice ruined by screaming. He nodded at the mask our hero carried.
I see you carry one of their cursed masks. I'd be happy to share what I know. For a price, of course.
Help us by joining us, you loser.
join you. I suppose I didn't have any real plans for my freedom. Just happy to be alive and all.
We can use all the help we can get.
All right, then count me in.
Okay, but first tell me about the mask.
The people who wear those masks call themselves the Nurtar. Some kind of cult they are. Death worshippers.
And where are these Kurta?
Out in the Hygrin forest somewhere. They have an encampment called Rend. I suppose that's what they do to the prisoners who got taken there?
The prisoner nodded his head in silence.
I want you to be my scout. Do you know how to handle yourself?
I suppose I do. I've never had anyone rely on me before.
Very well. Seek out Harridan. Tell her what your job is, and if she's hesitant, you tell her Gimpy understands her pain.
I won't waste another moment.
Ta-da. Okay. Okay, so we're at 4, 4, and 7. So we did okay? Now the Rusty Forge. So this is 11 people in there. And we've got 15. Sure, let's go get that done. So this is a little town that should provide resources to us on a regular basis, right? Yeah, it's ore-producing village. So, liberate the town. Dum, 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 dum. Defeated if enemies are successful in destroying your wizard tower. Or something, something, something about me knocked out. Okay, so that's where we're headed. Little red dots at the top. They should let us loot their weapons and stuff where they got better shields and weapons than us. Dun, 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 dun. There's the village.
Have we met? Do I know you? Do I know you?
Do you know me? No, you don't know me. There they are.
You're all gonna die.
We've got a light. There they are. You guys shooting? Looks like you're trying to.
Whoa!
Fighters!
Where
Halt!
did you come from? Oh yeah, I love it.
Go.
That's some get up. Know where I came from. Know where I came from.
Ow.
We met. Excuse me.
So the archers are actually doing their job, killing these guys.
Fighters!
So the skeletons behind him, I think, might have hurt. I hope. Okay, I've got 2 more back there.
Fighters! Kill them!
Okay, killing them all. And we win. Where are they going if we won? Okay, so leveled up. So, more leadership, more willpower. So willpower and 6% increased magic weapon damage. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the wand. And bonus mana. Okay, let's get out of here. So, didn't lose anybody. Got 1 person knocked unconscious, but that's okay, I think. We picked up 5 new people. Some more resources. So this is going a lot smoother second time through. Having a better idea what to do definitely helps. Okay, so Rusty Forge belongs to us temporarily until somebody comes in and takes it. So animated armor horde. These guys suck. Camp. Go after the horde first.
Hello everyone. Unfortunately it is time to end the stream. Gimpy needs to eat dinner and spend some quality time with Mrs. Gimpy and the dogs.
After this fight.
Have a great day or evening. We will see you tomorrow. Also, make sure to click the follow button and visit Gimpy's YouTube channel.
Okay, so again after this fight, we'll call it a day. I don't see any bye-bye yet. I'm not quite done. Got a couple minutes. Ugh. This muck. Do you want to go into those trees? I think they're coming to us. I think they're moving this way. It looks like they are. Slowly. There they are.
Men, stand guard there. Everyone, attack!
Oh, that was quick. There weren't that many of them, are there? Go us. Didn't lose anybody. Money, look for the ore. Yeah, that was a small group, that's right. Just these animated. Just 2 of them? No. 5 total. That's why it went so quickly. They don't apparently, the animated armor doesn't seem to like lightning very much. Which is good, I guess. Okay, so just head back to town. Yes. Anyway, that will be it for today. I do need to go get dinner started a little bit while Mrs. Gimpy's walking the dogs. So, save. So this game, Empire of Ember. It's not bad. Still early access. I don't know what the official release date is, but again, you can find it on Steam. It's currently on sale probably for the next couple of days because of the autumn sale going on over on Steam. It's got a lot of different... I mean, you get to lead an army, you get to build the army up. I mean, it's borrowing some stuff from other games. I mean, none of the stuff, again, is revolutionary. I'm just trying to think of games that have put it all together like this before. I think we played another one last year that's kind of similar to this, but it wasn't as smooth. it needed more work. And I think it's gotten some work. I can't remember the name of the title, though, but it's similar. You know, build up your armies, but they didn't have this portion, I don't think, where you have, you know, you build your certain buildings within your town, requires or allows you to recruit certain units. But this one has a training system where you pull them from over here, you put them into conscription, and it takes a couple of days for them to get trained up. And then they go down on training, and they sit there until you put them into your army. You muster them out, right? Or muster them out, I think is the correct term. So you throw them into these different groups down here if you want. They can stack, so it's not too bad. And then you control combat from first person. You can do it from third person too. This is kind of like an RTS stuff. You can do that. Got resource collection. There's quests, of course, to do. That opens up different types of units later on. These are based on... So the male elf is a quest. Lightbringer warrior's quest. Female human. These are going to be based on weapon stuff. Female elf is a quest. Quest there too. So some of this stuff is quest based, but others are based on what buildings you have built. Siege. That's going to be a building thing. Magical. These are probably going to be mostly quests. Except for that. The wizardism. Requires the following buildings. Library. Really? I did not see that before. So again, little things. So it's not a bad game. I screwed up the first playthrough because I didn't know what I was doing, but once you figure things out a little bit, it seems to go a little bit smoother, and it's not too bad. So yeah, it's I don't know if I can do a full-on recommendation because again, it's still early access, so you just don't do that. So, but we'll see. Give it a little bit more time, see what happens. There were a couple of graphic glitches here and there. Like one person was trying to walk on a wagon. The wagon was on its side, and one of our people did something weird, and they ended up walking on the wagon at an angle off the ground, which was interesting. And one other time was floating through the air a little bit. No idea what causes that kind of stuff. Obviously, stuff but not a big deal. Again, early access game. But again, it's not too bad. So again, like I said, they pulled a couple pieces from different types of games, put them together, and it seems to be working pretty well. Story is, I don't know, we're not that far into it, so I can't really comment on that, but it's a story. It's no big deal. Skill system or the technology system for your abilities isn't too bad. Collecting the Ember, which gives you, points to open this stuff up. You get the 3 types of weapons: melee, magic, and ranged. It's not too bad. I think we might come back and look at this a little bit later after it releases, maybe. We'll see. See what it looks like in a couple months. Anyway, so that'll be it. Thank you all for watching. Stream schedule for the next few days. Tomorrow we're playing some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Wednesday is Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. Thursday, Wrath of the Righteous. Friday, Wrath of the Righteous. Saturday, Star Sector. Sunday is first half of the stream will be Wrath of the Righteous. And then the second half of the stream will be over to Pathfinder Kingmaker Beneath Stolen Lands with Viewer Group 26. And after that, we don't know. So that's it. Okay, so tomorrow, stream starts at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. GMT for some more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, continuing on in Act 5. Final act of the game. No idea how far we have to go still. Anyway, that's it. Thank you all very much for watching. I know you have many other viewing choices here on Twitch, and I really do appreciate it when you choose to spend your time with me. So thank you very much. Have a great evening, great day, wherever you happen to be. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you tomorrow.